Bay Area Backstage, on location at the California Extreme Arcade and Pinball Expo. The California Extreme Expo is basically a giant arcade, all on free play. If you grew up when I did, arcades were king. You would pump all your quarters, your hard-earned money, and games, and just play for hours. And this place is like a wet dream for folks that are gamers. Yes, like you can see titles like Burger Time, all the Atari titles, Cubert, Pinball Machines that are new and old, Foo Fighters, you got Guns N' Roses Pinball, Led Zeppelin, Kiss, a lot of good stuff. The convention's guest of honor this year was Warren Davis. He's best known for creating Cubert.
Take us back to the origins of your game idea. You came up with something that is just catchy, and I played it a million times as a kid. Take us into your world.
Well, it was my first game, Cubert. It wasn't called Cubert, of course, and I didn't really have an idea. I was new at this company, Goblins, which is a maker of pinball machines up until the very late 1970s. I started there in 1982, and I had no ideas for games, so basically I was just giving myself programming exercises, trying to learn how to program certain techniques like randomness and gravity and collision detection. And when I saw this image that Jeff Lee had made of cubes that filled the screen, I thought, well, if you carve that into a pyramid and something fell, it would have one of two ways to bounce. And that just set me off on this path. I taught myself randomness, gravity, had balls bouncing down the pyramid, and people thought that looked kind of cool, and they thought, oh, maybe you should do something with that. So I was like, okay, I'll see what I can do. So I put a player character on there and had him hopping around avoiding the balls. And then it was like, well, what do I do now? Maybe I should have somebody chasing him. So, and it just evolved that way. Every time I added something, I just thought, okay, what should I add next? And it literally went that way until the game was done.
Back in the old days, like I would assume that you could walk up and you'd be seeing someone playing your game, and that would be like an ultimate satisfaction. It
was really amazing, but I also, I couldn't say anything. I always thought it was weird, like if I said, oh, I made that game, and it'd be like, anybody could walk up and say, oh, I made that game. So I always felt like, why would they believe me? So I never said that to anybody, and I would but I would watch people play, and I would get a lot of enjoyment out of that.
So being like an early rock star in this damn world of gaming, you've got to take credit where it's due. You're a rock star in the world in the early bit of it, man.
You're not a rock star if nobody knows who you are. So I was not a rock star because literally I was completely anonymous for the first, I don't know, probably until about 10 years ago. I was completely anonymous, maybe 15 years ago. When retro gaming started to become a thing, that's when people started to learn who was behind this game, because for years nobody knew and nobody cared. So yeah, maybe now I'm a little bit of a rock star. I'm not sure I would qualify myself that way, but I'm a little bit more better known, let's put it that way.
And looking to the future, what are you doing right now? What is up in your world? What do you got going on?
I have a lot of little projects, other than software engineering, which is something I'm still doing. I'm also involved in theater, acting, directing, and sound design. So I still have my foot in that. Making films, making short films. So yeah, I have a lot of projects. Always got a little irons in the fire.
Now take us back to that days, like you were saying, that you were just going, like you just went with it. Were there mind expansion things happening, or were you just like this regular guy?
No, that's what everybody asks me. I get that question a lot.
Right.
No, I was was past my mind expanding phase when I started working on Cubert. Actually, I was married, and my son was born just about the time that Cubert. Actually, my son was born after, but still, no, I was not doing those things. But it's really funny because the people who made, there was a Saturday morning cartoon back in the day about Cubert, and all of us who made the game looked at that cartoon and we were like, okay, people ask us what we were smoking, what were those guys smoking when they made this crazy cartoon where Cubert had arms and he was like in high school and he had a Letterman jacket. It was bizarre.
Take a cue from the cube. Hey, it's Cubert. Take a cue, me and you. And Cubert, me and you. And Cubert, me and you. And Cubert. Whoa, Cubert, baby, down in Cubert. Whoa, Cubert, you're my favorite. Cubert, you're my favorite.
Were you listening to rock music or jazz or anything while you were creating that? What was your mindset? How did you get into that mindset?
Not particularly. I'm a rock and roll guy, but I also like classical music. So yeah, no, I don't think music didn't play too much of a role. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I was playing a lot of video games back then. So I was just inspired by all the games I liked.
Awesome. What was your first big purchase with the Cubert money?
There was no Cubert money, but I did get a little bit of a bonus. I was paid a salary, and the company owned the character and the game. So, but they did give me a little bit of a bonus, which I rolled into a down payment on a condo in Chicago. So, in a sense, it did help me because I rolled that house into another house, and I rolled that house into another house. So, yeah, I can't complain. Hi, my name is Warren Davis, and you've been watching Bay Area Backstage.
Hey guys, is everything cool?
You bet. Ugg and Wrongway were here, but they didn't get near your desk.
Well, I better make sure they didn't pull a fast one. It's time for a little test drive.
How's it going, buddy? How are you today?
Good, yourself?
I'm doing well. How's everything going at the convention so far for you?
Going great.
Excellent. People doing well as far as the games? Are you seeing some good scores?
I haven't played a lot, so. Anyway. Nick, you're up.
All right. Take care, bro.
Nick!
Okay, here, let's get this show on the road. Now, the rules of the arena are very simple. Each man will play one complete game of Satan's Hollow, and at the end of the game, the man with the highest point total will be the winner.
California Extreme had many rooms dedicated to gaming, but they also had 2 rooms that were for ultimate competition, going against the best of the best. Just like a battle in the old days of Dorfus versus the Vidiot. Yes, from the movie Joysticks. You had folks fully immersed in their pinball experience, trying to get the highest score possible. This is what they were doing it for. This is the highly coveted trophy from California Extreme. All levels represented.
It's nice to see all the faces out there. This has been something that we've been aiming to aspire for about a year now. Our name is Operation C. We are Santa Cruz's only video game band. And we're going to start off with a little song from a video game that pretty much helped catapult Sega to become the #1 game console, Sega Genesis, with a little help of a game called Sonic the Hedgehog. Is there any Street Fighter hands in the house? Any Street Fighter fans? There's a guy out there who wears a pinky and has a short fireball, and when somebody can beat you up with him, that's a pretty skilled Street Fighter Alpha 2 player. This song is for that man. His name is Dan. So, did anybody catch that song? Pretty good, right? Well, we've only just begun, so strap yourselves in. But this one, you don't necessarily need to strap yourself in because this is one of our more beautiful arrangements that we've done. From a little game called Legend of Zelda. We hope you like it. This is Song of Healing.
various places that are not here. We're going to start things off with a little Grant Kirkhope piece from Banjo Kazooie. This is Gruntilda's Lair. Thank you so much. Man, Banjo Kazooie is such a good game. If you have gone back and played any Nintendo 64 games, I feel like it aged better than any of them. Speaking of age, some of us have been in another band called Kirby's Dream Band for so long. We'll be playing again later tonight. And of course, even though we started another video game cover band, we're like, oh, we should do some Kirby music. Because, yeah, duh. This one is written by Jun Ishikawa. It's called Reflected Laughter, and it's from Kirby Triple Deluxe for the 3DS. This song is our most recent single release. You can find it on Spotify under the Tonberries. It's called Hotin Nanny. I think you'll get why in a little bit. This one is written by Koji Kondo, and I hope you recognize it. Thanks for listening to that again. That was Que Pora Ge Bora from The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. So now that we've done a really well-known song, we're going to do an even better-known song, Haunted Forest from Tiny Toon Adventures for NES. Yeah!
If you actually know that, this one's harder than one to be appreciated. Yeah, I fucking know it!
You guys ready? Short and sweet. That one was written by Jun Funahashi, Masae Nakashima, and Satoko Minami, but that's just what the credits say online. I can't imagine all three of them teamed up for that. They just didn't want to credit Konami composers for individual songs. It's one of the lesser known injustices in the world. You know, since we're at an arcade convention, I feel like we should do at least one song that was on an arcade. Ghosts and Goblins was on an arcade, right? Yeah! Okay. Well, then we're gonna do that. Thank you so much.
We are the Surfer Jerks. We're from the central coast of California, and we've come to play some surf for you guys.
It's like the stairway of the nerd. Yeah, sorry.
We're gonna play some TV themes for you guys. I'm sure they've made pinball versions of them, you know, Munsters, Addams Family, so. Do we have any Final Fantasy VII fans in the audience? Fantastic, you'll all recognize it. the wireless to my guitar and it's failing. So I'm just gonna swap them. Give me 1 second. John, tell the joke. Tell the joke, John. What kind of overalls does Mario wear? We're back. All right. Okay. So we already heard some Ghosts and Goblins tonight, right? How about we hear some more Ghosts and Goblins? Yeah. How about from the Commodore 64 version of Ghosts and Goblins?
In position, ready to start game. Tokens, please. Ready? Start game!
And what drew you into the games was the art, be it a band or a cool like Monster or something. I really got a kick out of the Rush pinball machine. Also Foo Fighters. They had a Led Zeppelin machine out there. Also Venom, Spider-Man. I even played Godzilla. They had an Ultraman pinball machine. All the basics. All the best. All the gaming starts. Everything from Atari. Again, Burger Time. Oh my god, like shoot 'em up games where you could shoot targets. It was great.
Dorcas, come on, here's your second man. Now, come on, Dorcas. Dorcas, play that. Come on, we gotta win. Come on, Dorcas, keep going. Dorcas, what are you doing?
You're down to your last man, Dorcas!
Only one man left. What are you doing, Dorcas? Dorcas, come on, there's only one left. Come on.
What's he doing? Too bad, Dorcas! Too bad!
Dorcas, you can stop now. Hey, Dorcas, it's only a game. Come on.
No, Jeff. It's not just a game. Said Dorcas, playing video games is like eating or sleeping.
We are in retreat.
Come to show them where I am.
Destroy the humanoid. Intruder alert, intruder alert. Intruder must not escape.